Good evening, everybody. Got there eventually. Bit of a little technical hitch, let's call it. Came in and started the laptop up about half hour ago. It is so cold down here. I'm in the shed, obviously. Hence the jumper. And I came down earlier and I turned all the laptop on and everything, turned the lights on, made sure everything was all good for you guys. And then what's happened there? That looks like, one sec. I don't know what's gone on with that either, because that seems to have moved itself somehow. Why is that like that? Anyway, um, yeah, picture in picture layout. What's that for? Anyway, loads of technical hitches. I don't know what's going on with it. Hopefully you can hear me. And yeah, I came down earlier, switched everything on, went back up to the house, quickly ate my dinner, came back down, and everything had gone off. Laptop wise, TV wise, everything had gone off, and I'd knocked the power lead out. So yeah, not great. And for some reason, my screen doesn't look like it usually does for some reason. So I don't know what's gone on there either. So let's just move that a little bit, because that looks better. Although it's not right. But we're here. It's Saturday and we're here. I've come down to sit in a cold shed to talk to you guys. And yeah, obviously better than I'm a celebrity. So let's see who's in. So we got Max in. I'll be watching both. I look forward to seeing you suck on some crocodile toes. Oh, I'm glad he said crocodile toes. That's all I can say. Love the thumbnail. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Sean's going to be watching it, but after this live, which is good. We've got Sharon in. Hi, Sharon. Hope you're well. Hope all is good. We've got Mr. JR. How you doing, James? Well, I spoke to you earlier, so I know you're all right. Yeah. Rich and beautiful chatters, Tam and Bell. Thank you for coming in and seeing us, as you always do. I will watch your video after Rich, Tam. Oh, there you go. I was getting confused then. I was thinking I haven't put a video up yet. Well, I put one up earlier on in the week. Max is saying hello. Becky, good evening. Yeah, that's why I was a couple of minutes late. I was literally, I think, 2 minutes late, or 3 minutes late maybe by the intro. But that's why. And you can tell it's cold down there, because I've even got, I don't know if anyone's ever had it from Costa, the hot spiced apple. Never ever used to like them sort of drinks. It was coffee or shakes. And yeah, they're not doing them in Costa at the minute, but I found a supplier that does the syrups. So I got the old hot spiced apple, which is lovely. Supposed to have what they called, cinnamon sticks in it. You usually put a cinnamon stick in it, but I've run out, so got to go without. Shout out to a lovely community within. Oh no, now my mouse has stopped working. Hang on a sec. It's all going bandy. It's one of them weeks though, so I don't know if anybody's seen Max's stream from last night on the Oculus, the VR stream that Max did. He's also made some clips of it. Yeah, it didn't start well. I had a glass of gin next to the bed and I knocked it over. So yeah, it wasn't good. It was not good. That's what happens when you're in the virtual world. You get carried away. Oh, here we go. Here we go. There you go. I didn't even see that. So did anyone see the short I added of Rich knocking his gin over? You don't actually see me knocking it over. You just hear it going over and then you hear me swear. But definitely worth a watch. Good evening, Santa. I think by the next Saturday Night Live, I'll probably have Christmas decorations up. I was going to try and do it this week, but it's just been one thing after another. Sorry if I'm sniffing. It's so cold down here. It's unreal. Good evening, Lee. I hope you're well. Max is saying hello. Sharon saying hello. Max is saying hello to Lee. Lee saying hello to everybody else. Sharon, Becky. There's my daughter Jade. There you go. Evening all. Won't be saying hi individually to give Dad a fighting chance of getting to the bottom of the chat tonight. Thank you, darling. If you haven't seen the video I've done of all the stock that I got, it'd be the last video I put up. My daughter was having a clear out and she gave her dad some lovely bits. I listed quite a few of them this week, and within hours, one of the cameras sold that she gave me. So if you haven't seen it, go and check it out. Definitely worth a watch. No worries. Not been over for a bit, but I did save the Xbox edit you done for later this weekend or for whenever I shall need it. There you go. Good evening, Colin. So we got Colin in, Helen's other half. Everyone's saying hello, 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 hello. Everyone's saying hello still. Hi, Sharon, Becky. Everyone's saying hello. We will get through it. We'll get through it. Definitely. Taking that management role seriously. I don't know. I don't think that's me. Good evening, Limelight Vinty. Good to see you in. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, it's been okay today. I've not been feeling overly great today, I've got to say, but I wasn't going to let it put me off. That's why I look a bit. That's why I look a bit hobo tonight. Yeah, you know, the ladies go for the boho look, and I've gone for the hobo look. Yeah, bit bedraggled, let's say. I'm going to be hands-free for the first 20 minutes, 20-ish mins, as I'm about to leave to pick Mia Moozle up. If you didn't see the stream last night, though, but you've got to see it, it's called Gun Raiders, the game we were playing, and there was all these kids, and they just kept shooting us and like killing us. They were just bullying us, really. But it was good. Evening, Chris. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you in. Everyone's still saying hello. Has everybody had a good week? Have you sold stuff? Have you been buying? If you're not a buyer or seller, is your job going well? And is all good in your world? I know everyone's getting a bit stressed because of the run up to Christmas, although some aren't, because I know some people that have already finished their Christmas shopping and all they got to do is a bit of wrapping. So I'm really jealous of that. Not looking good for the local booty tomorrow. I wouldn't be getting up early for one, I know that much. It is too cold. Forecast is rain all night. Oh, nice. That's all you need. But I did just get a little nugget or two from Facebook. Just got to seal the deal. Nice. Nice. I haven't had anything decent from Facebook for a long time, I don't think. Which is only late when he has tech issues. You know that, Chris. That's the only time I'm late. And I'm working with a bit of a battered laptop at the minute. My laptop's a bit worn out, battered and bruised. The screen's broken. And I've got it running off a 37-inch Samsung TV. So, yeah, it's not too nice looking at your mug, looking back at you on a big 37-inch TV. Lucky enough, it's in a bit of a smaller box. A bit of a big box, small box. Oh, it's cold. It's cold. Oh, look, yeah. James has put the old ice skates up. It's definitely cold enough. Blame the mice. Yep, 100%, Chris. It's always the mice. Good evening, James and Sarah. Good to see you. Good evening, Junie. Good evening, Alvin. Good to see all you guys in. So I hope you had a good week. If you've had anything good happen in your week, please tell us now. Or forever hold your pieces. Yeah, I thought I'd have a look. I wasn't sure on what to title it tonight, so I just thought, oh, I'll go with the jungle theme because I know a lot of people go off to watch that. So I thought I'll just nick that for tonight. I think of something better for next week. Good evening. Good evening, Chris. Good to see you, mate. Good evening, Sean. Evening, deranged reprobates and the mammals residing in Max's beard. Missed you, Sean. Missed you. How you doing? I'm all right, mate. It's been a bit of a tough week, but I've been listing. I've done some good listings. I listed 7 or 8 things, I think it was yesterday. I was really on a roll yesterday. So much so that I actually beat James in the listing yet. Well, by the time I'd finished yesterday. Yeah, like I say, I was listing the stock that my daughter gave me. She had a clear out, and one of the cameras sold within a couple of hours, 2 or 3 hours. One camera sold for $29.95. I don't know about anybody else, but I don't like doing the 99p's. I don't, for some reason, I don't know. I just it just bugs, it just messes with my OCD. I can't do like a 10.99. It has to be a 10.95. I think it just looks better and people think they're saving a bit more money. So I don't know. Maybe it's all in my head. Right. Got James and Sarah in now. Jeannie's in, Chris is in. We got Polky in. Good evening, Polky. I hope you're well, mate. And I hope you are still selling your wares without the aid of eBay. Everyone's saying like Polky now. We will get through it. We will. I'll be watching I'm a Celeb, so I need to squeeze all my wit into the next 94 minutes. Do you know what? Not being funny, it's so cold down here and I'm not feeling 100%. So actually tonight we might be done by 9, but we'll see. We'll see how we get on. We'll see how we get on. You never know what's going to happen. So something amazing might happen, but probably not. Cinema is 50. Cinema is 55. Cinema 55 is Chris. Cinema Music 55. Cold down south. What's that all about? Yeah, there's nothing warm about this place at the minute. Nothing warm about this place. It is freezing. Although we get it really nice in the summer, we get it really horrible when it's cold. Evening, Michael. Hope you're doing well, mate. Evening, gang. Pac-Man looks good, Rich. Yeah, looks like he's eating my head. Yeah, 50 pence that cost me. 50 pence. If I can buy the I think I said about it last week. I can buy the adapter off of nearly said YouTube, off of eBay for £4.95 including shipping. So I'm going to buy the adapter and hopefully it will just turn on as a light if nothing else. It's got sounds on it as well, but I don't think you can get the remotes for it. And I've turned the sound off on my phone this week, which is good. I even remembered to do that. So, Junie's saying, lots of flooding around here as it's been raining non-stop since Wednesday night. Well, when was it? I was, what did you do? When was it? Was it Friday? Yeah, Friday, yesterday. I was out doing a driving job and the roads were absolutely treacherous. I did do a video of it, but I'm not sure anyone really wants to see that. It's just me driving at early hours of the morning. I left the yard at 1 o'clock in the morning and got back from my 2 drops up north at about, I think about 11 o'clock-ish. And then they asked me to help out doing some pallet delivery. So I got finished, I think, about 2:15. So yeah, I was absolutely beat. But yeah, but it's £132.50 in the bank. That's the way I got to look at it. Long hours, I was absolutely knackered and the roads were treacherous. All the motorways were saying 50 because of surface water. You know, it was It was disgraceful on them roads. Disgraceful. I popped on to Maximus and Co stream, hell abuse, then logged off when I realised he had no idea what year it was or what game it was. Well, you know, that's always the way. Evening, Mum. Good to see you. Everyone's saying hello to me, Mum. Good evening. Good evening, Maz. Good to see you. Loads of sprouts for Jade. Jade hates sprouts. Absolutely hates them. She could have all the sprouts she wanted, but she wouldn't eat them. She'd probably throw them at me. Good evening, Dave. How you doing, mate? How is the how's it all going in the tea world? Good, I hope. Good evening, Joan. I hope you're well. Some lovely, lovely people in as always. You lovely lot, you. Tom Bell. No, Max means me. What? I'm lost. I'm lost. We all know that. We all know I'm lost. Good evening, Paula Marie. Good to see you. You lovely people, you. Hun and Marie are in the house. Hope you're well. We just wanted to pop on to say hi. We are currently out in Wales having a meal to celebrate Paul's birthday. So I wanted to say a blanket hi to everyone in the chat. Why have you gone to Wales for Paul's birthday? Gone out to work for a meal. I don't know, restaurants in Southampton? It's a bit far to go. Sorry we can't stay, but we are looking forward to watching it back. Have a great evening. Thank you, guys. If you haven't subscribed to Paul and Marie Emsden UK, go and subscribe to them. They are amazing reselling couple. They do reselling. You know, there are people on here that do reselling. There are people on it that don't do reselling. They do reselling, but their bloopers on their videos are just so funny. So go and check them out. They're so lovely. Management message was for Jade. Oh, I see. I see. Oh, it's like that, is it? Oh, okay. Okay, mate. Okay. Just remember that next time we're on the old. Now I'm not going to shoot you by accident. Everyone's saying hello. Everyone's saying hello. Happy birthday. But yeah, what a plonker. I missed that one, didn't I? What a wally. Yeah, I told you I'm not with it this week. I just really have not been feeling top notch. Happy birthday, Paul. Happy 21st birthday to you. Probably will have a great night. Happy birthday, Paul. Oh, lovely messages. Lovely messages. Good evening, Ian. I hope you're well, mate. I know Ian saw my little Instagram story earlier. I thought I'm gonna rinse I'm a celebrity. Good evening, Patch. Hope you're well, mate. Hope it was just good in your world and you're making loads of money doing what you're doing, and yeah, hope you're good. I think I said hello to Becky earlier. I'm sure I saw Becky in. Nothing wrong with your look, Rich. All you need is an empty Starbucks cup and a spot outside Tesco's, and you could be onto an earner. I've got empty coffee cups in my car, actually. So yeah, I just need an old sleeping bag. Everyone's saying hello to and happy birthday to Paul. Hi, Kath. Good to see you. Happy Saturday to you too. Happy Saturday. I'm in the shed. It is very cold. I was going to wrap myself in bubble wrap to try and keep the heat in, but I think Sean's got it right. I should have just put a sleeping bag around me and look like then I could have proper rinse the old hobo look. I nearly said the boho look then because I was talking about it earlier. Yeah, I could really wear that hobo look. Thing is, once my beard starts getting a bit longer, it starts getting bits of grey, and I shouldn't have grey in my beard at 25 years old, you know. Everyone's saying hello to each other, and it's lovely. I don't know why I'm singing, because I'm cold. Mandy, good evening. Good to see you. Nice to see you. To see you nice. So what has everybody been up to this week? Come on, tell me, what have you been up to? You must have been doing something. I know you haven't been waiting all week just to come and watch the Saturday Night Live, have you? Off to an antique fair in the morning, so tons of overpriced stuff, but you never know. Where is it, Sean? Not Kempton, maybe? Oh, hot spiced apple is now warm spiced apple. Cardboard box, yeah. I've run out of them. Well, big ones anyway. Everyone's saying hello still. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, so what else has happened this week? So I was playing the Oculus with Max last night and knocked the gin over. I was setting up for the stream tonight and I knocked the lead out. Oh, there's loads been going on. I can't even think now. It's been so dreadful. I say I'm not feeling amazing either. Although I feel better now I'm on here talking to you lot. Just don't film, Sean. Yeah, don't film. Get kicked out. Sold the coat for a midweek video for 160 already, so that was a highlight of the week. Really nice sale. Really nice sale. Well, I've had a message today on my eBay from the person that bought the Henselite bowls. Balls, saying that they haven't received them yet, and it was 5 days past the actual delivery date. I sent them, I think, on the 10th. It might have even been the 9th. And yeah, they still haven't had them. It still says in transit, but then on Every's website, it does say that they're delayed. So yeah, it's not good. That's the first thing I've had in ages. Last charity shop had a 20p room, spent the grand total of £2 on some hopefully decent bits. That's nice, Becky. We like the 20p items. I do anyway, because I'm tight. We uploaded our first YouTube video this week, which, apologies up front, we're just learning. Ah, right. Well, I missed that one, so I apologise for that, and I shall catch up after this. Very true. Fantastic, Tam. It is fantastic. Watch later, definitely. If go and check out Lindsay and Alvin's channel. It is Lindsay and Alvin. Great video. Sharon saying great video. Looking forward to that even more now. I do whole numbers these days. Sean saying we are really going to have to slow down this chat, or Rich is going to be in his thermals reading the comments while we're all in our budgie smugglers and slapping the ombre solaire, amber solaire, ombre solaire. See, I just can't even. It's so cold. I've got brain freeze. I just can't even talk. Are you risking the car boot sale tomorrow, Lee? How did the shout out go, Tam? Did you get many new subscribers from it? Oh, shout outs. I'm always shouting out here. This is the shout out channel. All right, guys, let's get these lovely people some subs. First video up to watch after Rich, Lindsay and Alvin. There you go. That's their link. Go and check them out. Go and check their video out. Give them a like. Give them a sub. Doesn't cost you anything. Subscribing to people does not cost you anything. Or the way I've been losing a few subs up and down lately, you'd think they have started charging people. But it is what it is. As long as you lot are happy, I'm happy. The ones that don't stay, don't matter. But don't tell them I said that. I hope you're both okay after being kicked out the car boot. I know. Fancy nearly getting kicked out for causing them problems in your videos. Good evening, Jess. Good to see you. I hope your business is going well and everything's booming for you. Kathy, no, not bother with car boots this weekend. Might go next week. Where up north did you go, Rich? I didn't go right up north. I went to, keep forgetting the name of it, Wellingborough, which is north to me. And I went to Tamworth in Staffordshire, just past Birmingham. Yeah, so that's as far north as I went. I didn't go any more north than that. I didn't think they'd let me in any if I went any further. No worries. Looking forward to watching later. 100%. Good evening, Jeanette, the winner of the Brum Reseller Frurch. So I'm really jealous because now Jeanette's got a mug with Brum's tape mug on it. And I've always wanted one and I haven't got one. If all goes well on Thursday, I'll be quitting reselling for a while. What's happening on Thursday, Anya? Good evening, by the way. And how is the move going to Northern Ireland? Are you there yet? Everyone's saying hello. This is Lindsay. Thank you so much, Tam and Bell. That's so kind. Yeah, well, say if people haven't subscribed to you yet, Lindsay and Alvin, go and give them a watch, give them a subscribe. So many lovely reselling couples, and the reselling couples always do all right. Like, you know, people reselling on their own do all right if they're just resellers, but the old reselling couples, they're lovely. Lovely. Love a reselling couple. Hi, Max. Nat. Town Bell. No problem. Hope you get some subs. Hey there, Joan, Madmas, Vinty, and Jade. Despite being banned from all the best places, they still managed to put out videos. Sub to see them get thrown out by security of another place soon. Tonks Boutique. Definitely. Yeah, go and give them a sub. Let's watch them get thrown out of a car boot. Then remember to sub after. Tonks Boutique. See, everyone's on it. Everyone's on it. Colin saying happy birthday to Paul. Yeah, Kathy saying happy birthday to Paul. Elvin saying happy birthday to Paul. Becky saying happy birthday to Paul. Chris is saying happy birthday, hun. There's the channel, Lindsay and Alvin. Hi, Rich and chat. I'm in now. Just finished uploading our second video on YouTube. Come on, give us a chance to catch up. You've only just said about your first one. Now you put another one up, and now that's it. That's the whole evening gone now. I've got to watch other people's videos. Well, I've got two of yours to watch now. I'll have to watch them one after the other. It's like a series. Once I start watching it, you just got to keep watching it. Thanks for all the support we've had from you guys so far. Definitely. Definitely go and check them out. If anybody's not a mod and they want their channel link put up, then please put a comment in and one of the mods will put it up for you. If you want to find out what Maximus & Co. looks like when he's doing a 2-hour Bez from Happy Mondays impression, here it is. And there's one of Max's videos. Probably the best ever Instagram page after Cookie the Dog's one. He knows a bit about really old stuff. You know, Sean. There you go. Abercrombie Antiques Art Design. He does get good stuff. And you want to know anything? You want to know any questions about antiques you're not sure about? Message Sean. He'll tell you. He'll tell you. He's been with a few antiques, so I've heard. Happy birthday, Paul. Have a lovely evening. Definitely. We'll try and have a lovely evening. You're in Wales. No, I love Wales. If you haven't seen some of my videos, I've done some nice journeys to Wales, and my brother lives there as well, so it's a lovely place. Not that I can do a Welsh accent. Keep it growing, geese. Become a beard brother. I don't think I could. I just don't think. I just think once it gets to that, it's a full-time job, isn't it? Tam and Bell sell Cookie and the dogs. My God. Everyone's saying hello still. You two look very natural on your first video. Keep it up. There you go. It's all good feedback. And that's from Lee. Lee's a professional YouTuber. Nothing wrong with a grey beard if you ask, mate. Well, not if you're Santa Claus. I'm not Santa Claus. I'd like to be Santa Claus. I watched one of my favourite Christmas films, and I know you're gonna go, oh, no, it's not a Christmas. It is a Christmas film because it's got Santa in it. The film is called Get Santa, and Santa Claus. If you haven't seen Get Santa, watch it. It's really funny. Stars the amazing actor Stephen Graham and Timothy Spall's son, Ray. I think his name's Rafe Spall. Love that film. Get Santa. That's what it's called. Not so secret Santa, buddy. Rich, has your fan heater broken? I haven't had a heater down here for ages. Tomorrow's Sandown Park. I know Sandown Park. I'm only from Leverhead, so I know Esher and Sandown and all that. It was only 5 minutes up the road. Mum saying hi, Santa. Hi, Santa Claus. You featured in our first video. We saw you here in Portsmouth in the UK. Wow. So you're only about 25, 30 minutes from me then, Lindsay and Alvin. Good evening, Neil. Good to see you, mate. Evening, you beauties. You're a beauty yourself, young man. A beauty yourself. In case you missed it, they just uploaded their second ever video. Let's support a brand new channel and content creators, Lindsay and Alvin. Definitely go and check them out. Like I say, give them a watch, give them a like, thumbs up, nice comment in the comments box, and give them a subscription. Give them a subscribe. And anyone you subscribe to, remember to hit the notification bell as well, because it does help. It tells you when they're going live or uploading, and it just helps everybody out. And it's free. What a wonderful thing YouTube is. It's free. Unless you want to pay for no ads, and then it's not free. Good job. There you go. Let's see. Polky's saying you're going to smash YouTube. Santa, funky. Did anybody see Santa's camouflage tracksuit that he had on? That was wicked. Santa in camo. Thank you so much. Tuesday we got drowned as rats. Yes, we did. Jade and I went charity shopping, and we done loads of charity shops. We went in loads of charity shops. We did all the charity shops in Dorking, and then we went to Leatherhead and done all the charity shops in Leatherhead, which wasn't many because some of them are shut down. And yeah, we got proper drowned. Yeah, it wasn't good. And it was raining, not being funny. It was raining from the morning when I got up to see my daughter, to see Jade. It was raining all the way around the charity shops. It was raining all around the other charity shops. Then I went to visit my brother's memorial, or we went to visit my brother's memorial, just to say hello to him and tell him we love him, and things like that you do when you're in that situation. And then we went to my mum's, and when we came out of my mum's house, it must have been a sign. I think my bro turned the taps off because it was not raining and the sun was out. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful thing. He's like a grumpier Tommy Lee Jones, but he sure knows how to fix stuff 50% of the time. There you go. There's Lee's channel, Fix It for Reselling. Go and watch it. If you love watching someone tinker about with stuff and get it going, Lee's your man. And I keep saying to him, You've got to do some of your beekeeping videos. I love it. Although it's fix it for reselling. So really beekeeping videos probably wouldn't come into that, but I would love to see it. I'd love to see him do a beekeeping channel. And if I haven't said it before, if you haven't heard me say it before, Lee makes lovely Lee and Nicola make beautiful honey. Not together. I mean, I'm talking about the bees. Their bees make beautiful honey. It's a whole different channel. So hi Santa. Sold a £50 antique jug to the USA this week. It arrived as 2 half jugs, but otherwise it's been good. Oh dear. Hey, good evening, Harry. Harry's all the way across the pond in America. How you doing, mate? Hope all is good with you. I always try and get in on Harry's live streams that he does and say hello. Yes, Pat's got 5 or 6. Thanks, buddy. Saying hello to Harry. Do you have a stock system in your storage unit there, Rich? Looks pretty tidy and organised. No, it's not. It's really not. It's really not. If you saw the video where I was trying to look for the t-shirt and that, you'll see it's not organised. But because it's disorganised, I know where everything is. If I tidied it all up, I'd lose everything. I'm at that stage now. I've got rid of so much stuff now. I know where it is in the chaos. But once I get rid of all the small bits, like I keep saying, and all the junky bits, and get rid of it all, and get nicer bits in, I'll clear the racks next door, and I'm going to get a system, get some sort of system going. I wish it was organised. This looks organised because this is for you lot. Although I don't know what's going on with this screen because usually it's it's a different aspect ratio, as they call it. We mixed up 2 parcels this week, so had to sort that out. Otherwise, very quiet. I blame Black Friday week. When did it become a week? Very true. Yeah, Black Friday's a day. I've had a few little bits and pieces going, not loads, but it's ticking over a bit better than I thought it would be. No problem, Tam. You're up just out in Scotland. There you go. Thank you, Rich, and thank you, Tamabel. No problem. No problemo. Hi, Limelight. Missed that message. It was very awkward at the time. Yeah. Thank you, Rich, for a shout out. No worries. Anytime. You know what it's about here. That's what we do. He does great car boot video and hauls, mostly gaming themed, and he's not the other half of that lovely and he's not the other half of that lovely Becky. I think you mean he's the other half of the lovely Becky. There you go. So not proper north then. No, not proper north. Not where it's snowing. I didn't go as far as the snow. I stopped where it just got cold and wet. Are you up north, Kathy? Kathy's up north. I think Kathy. No, not Bolton, my eye. He's the other half. Stupid phone. I knew what you meant. Well done, Jeanette. Yeah, definitely well done to Jeanette. I'm jealous. I'd love a Brum reseller mug, and he won't even give me a mug. Just sub patch. There you go. Good evening, Keith. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Yes, Chris T. Well, it's officially northwest. Good evening, Daniel. I hope you're well, mate. I hope all is good and you are happy and everything's good in the world. I just want everything to be good in the world. That's all I want. That's all I want for Christmas. Do you hear that, Santa? All I want for Christmas, all to be good in the world. And a load of money would be nice as well. Thanks. Everyone's saying hello. TMB, if it doesn't behave, he might not be my other half. Sort it out, Patch. You best be nice. Otherwise, Becky will be kicking you out. Yorkshire. Cheers, Tonks. Hi, Daniel. Which one? Bella's always saying that to me, Becky. Well, you know, you must be hard work to live with, Tam. So opposite side to us, we are the Red Rose. The War of Roses. That's it. It's all kicking off now. It's all kicking off in the chat. The War of Roses. Oh, look, and we're the White Rose. Oh, that's it. It's all happening now. It's all kicking off. Waiting on the house survey, Rich, which is happening on Thursday. Oh, nice. Well, I hope I'll keep all my fingers crossed for you on my toes and hope it goes well. Me, please, although hopefully won't be the same link as last time. Can somebody please put Becky's YouTube link in? Oh, there you go. Hopefully the same link so we get a laugh. There you go. There's Becky's link. We play Wales in the first round of the World Cup. There you go. Thank God for that. There you go. Already subbed. Does your friend still own the sweet shop? And I think he also has a YouTube channel. Yes, Tim. Well, no, Tim. He doesn't have the sweet shop anymore. I walked past it today, and I get so sad every time I walk past there because he had it for 10 years, and it was amazing. Obviously, look, because I've got you probably can't. Oh, you probably can just about see it. So you can see the giant jelly bean there, and I've also got a giant Toblerone packet. And another giant jelly bean from his shop because when it closed down, they sold all the bits off. Yeah, unfortunately, it's shut. What with the electricity prices and all that, and the rent and the rates, and the landlords weren't very good either. I don't think they really wanted a sweet shop there, which is a shame. Yes, he does have a YouTube channel. It's called Pratt's on Film. And it's him and his mate Ash. Sometimes James, that used to work for the Board Builders. He's not working for the Board Builders anymore. But sometimes James does videos with them as well. Yeah, and I popped to the Board Builders Cafe today to get a cup of coffee while I was out. And yes, not the Board Build. It's not the Board Kitchen anymore. It's still owned by the Board Builders. But he's now passed it on to his daughter to run, and it's called Shah's Cafe. Shah's Cafe. They don't do burgers or bacon sandwiches anymore. They do paninis and sandwiches. So yeah, it's changed. It's changed. Harry's our American friend. Great channel as well. Definitely. And excellent live streams. Yes, definitely. If you haven't checked out Harry's channel, there it is. Make sure you go and check him out. He's a lovely guy. Hi Tim, hi Tim, hi Tam. Hi Tim, hi Tim, hi Tim, hi Tam. Got there in the end. Good evening, Greg. Greg is another guy from the USA. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Hang on. I say the USA. We do have some Canadian people. I'm sure Greg's from the USA. Good evening, mate. I hope you're well. Yeah. See, Greg and Harry saying hello to each other, which is good. Hey, no money. No money is Greg. No money, Greg. What's up? It's a nice thing. I've just subbed to Lindsay now. Looks like a great channel. Thank you, Tim, mate. Appreciate that. Oh, we've got Victoria in as well. Good evening, Victoria. Victoria's another lovely lady that does a lot of live streams in the States. And she's just moved house and everything. She loves Minions. I've got 2 Minions there, look. Yeah, to represent Victoria. There you go. But yeah, another channel. Go and check her out. Go and give her a sub. Go and give her a like and a follow. Yeah, definitely a nice channel. Nice, excuse me, a nice positive channel. Adventures with Victoria. Thank you everyone for all the support, likes, comments and subs. We are so grateful. There you go. No problemo. Harry in the house. Yes, we've got Harry and Greg. And now Victoria. Our American brothers and sisters. Oh my God, it's Victoria, Harry's saying. Ooh, they are up to 25 subs now. Nice. That's what I like to hear. We'll shout them out every week and we'll get them up there. Everyone's still saying hello. Hey, Tam and Bell, my long time, my friends. Lovely Victoria's channel. There you go. There it is. Go and check her out. Doesn't cost anything to have a look. I always say it doesn't cost. I mean, YouTube, it doesn't cost to subscribe, but it costs even less to have a look. You don't have to subscribe unless you like what you see. Just go and check everybody out. Great channels. And it's better than watching the telly. There you go. Got a different job, Victoria. So always out when your stream's on. I get that, miss seeing you know. There you go. Good evening. We've also got Tommy in from America. Good evening, Tommy. Pop Harry. We've been looking for you. How did you escape again? You know, we've got all our American friends coming over now. They're all getting here. Hope I can get on one soon. Everyone's saying hello to Tommy. See, look. Everyone's saying hello. All good, Tom. Might even do a live tonight. Yes. See, if Harry doesn't check Harry out, go and give him a sub, and then make sure you click the bell, and you'll see if he goes live, and you can go and watch him and say hello. Good evening, Mark, Mr. BHT on the big TV. And everyone's saying hello to everyone. That's what it's all about. Tommy has a channel too, and it's very good. Yeah, it is. And there it is. I miss Tommy's podcasts he does with Tracy. I haven't done them for ages. Well, are you going to bring them back, Tommy, or not? What's going on? Because I used to love when I couldn't sleep at night watching your podcast, you and Tracy. Everyone's Santa Claus is saying Lee works miracles on broken electronic equipment. Yes, he does. Fix it for reselling. Probably my favourite channel on toys, Blue Harvest Toys. There you go. There's Mark's link. If you love all the vintage toys and collector's items and stuff like that, or watching people buying stuff at auctions, go and check Mark out. You better watch out. You better not cry. Santa Claus is in the chat. I know, so you better behave yourselves. Otherwise, you'll be on that naughty list. There you go. We've got 5 people from the USA in now. Probably. Actually, Santa, I meant to say to you, my friend that I sold loads of film props to over the years also lives in Raleigh. He's a North Carolina policeman. He's a North Carolina police officer. Is it North Carolina or is it South Carolina? He might be a South Carolina police officer. I might be getting it totally. He's definitely in Raleigh, but I might be getting North Carolina and South Carolina wrong here. Beneath my veneer of depth lies a truly shallow person. I wouldn't encourage anyone to look at my Instagram. Lots of long words and pictures of my living room. Go and check him out. His Instagram's amazing. Just as so is the Carolina Claus. If someone can put the link up to Santa's Instagram, please, that's definitely going to get you in the Christmas spirit. So go and check out the Carolina Claus. I'm sure someone will put the link up if they haven't already. Hello, bruv. Are there any more? I don't know. I'm easily lost. It's Santa. It's Santa. I know him. And I was going to put these up tonight, but I'm going to put them up. I'll put them up for next week. It's my fairy lights that I bought off of Zahir. Only cool stuff. Santa's coming. I know him. My Will Ferrell elf lights. How cool are they? So they will be going up for the next Saturday Night Live. Hey all, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you too, Tommy. Boo, modern tat. He's into vintage. What you on about? Hi, Victoria. You need to meet up with Peter Ray. He has excellent adventures too. He does. He does. So do Bill and Ted. Bill and Ted have excellent adventures. Talking of Brummy, did you see him in his clown outfit taking the... I did. Yeah. It's funny. Funny. You had to be there. It's usually the way. Chris T, I'm worried about Mr. Tumbles now. Yeah. Mr. Tumbles. He was back on form in that video. Definitely. I do love a Brum video, especially when he dresses up. I think he's in his element. I pay all the bills. Oh, Patch pays all the bills. Oh, well, that's it. And it's probably going to be Becky getting kicked out then. East Yorkshire is Humberside. His dad was a big toy collector, so he likes 70s and 80s. Or maybe his dad. Paid £30 for a job lot of ladies' tights and stockings. Helen's idea. Sold just under £80 and not listed a third of it. Can't take the credit, but it was a good call. Very good call. And I'm sure Mr. Times with JR will put it up when he wants to put it up on his Instagram, or if he wants to relaunch his YouTube channel with it. But he's done really well this week. He's done a good job. Boy's done good. Yesterday he had the day of his life. I think he smashed it. Santa has limited powers, Richie Ritstar, but I will pray for all to be well in the world and for you to get some extra money. Thank you. I walk past my shop and get sad. I walk past my shop and get sad. Yeah, I know. It's a shame because when Lee first moved into the shop, that's when we first met and we just become good mates. And he you know, he's got a YouTube channel. It started off as retro gaming sort of thing. So he's got a few old retro games that him and his mate are playing on there. And then it was already called Prats on Film when they were doing the retro gaming, because it was just the way they were sat on the sofa just joking about with each other. And so then because Lee, he's worked in TV. I think it was Miss Marple or something that he used to work on, something like that. Miss Marple or Midsummer Murders, some of them sort of things. So he's always been into his filming and stuff like that. So he makes a few short films on there as well, like funny films. I only got into Star Wars when I was older. Never saw the films till I was 15, 16. Like I said before, I think I've only ever seen the first one. I've seen bits of the others, but I've not seen the whole films. How is trade for everyone? I found my average price has gone down, but volume has gone up. Must be the Christmas effect. Seems to apply even on really old things that have been popular this week. Like I say, I've had a few bits and pieces go. Nothing amazing, but then I've only had really one good day of listing. I've listed other days as well, just a couple of bits. Just got to get back consistent again, and I'm sure it'll be fine. Love Prats on Film. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. At least you have seen them, Tam. Thank you, Santa, for the words of wisdom. Everyone's saying that to Max. Harry's saying that's what I tell my wife. I'm a lovely guy. I don't even bother telling my wife that. She knows I'm not. Well, I am, but she doesn't think so. Multiple times wore out the VHS tapes I borrowed from my mate Mark. There you go. Hope everyone's well. Hope you're well too, Daniel. Yep, USA. There you go. I knew it was. I know there's a thing about, like, because obviously sometimes we get confused over if it's not a real Canadian accent. Yeah, I know that American people can get insulted if you call them Canadian. Sure, it was Star Wars. Chris is saying the world of online business with eBay never changes year round. There are no seasons or ups and downs, contrary to popular myth. There you go. Richard is so far behind. I know, and I've only got 58 people in the chat, which, I mean, last week I think it topped out at 80. Yeah, I'm home sweet home. Max is home. There you go. Preach it, Cinema 55. Hey, Chris. Krillin says hi in Bill's voice. I was just about to do an impression then. No, I thought better of it. Okay, maybe just a slave lay a bit. That I can support. There's Victoria's channel. Go and check her out. Like I say, very positive channel. Lovely lady. And she loves a minion. Tommy, I saw Krillin had a video out. 2K subs, Harry. Nice. Congratulations, Harry, on the 2K subs. You can all congratulate me on 2K subs in about 5 years. I'm looking forward to it. No recession on eBay either. I know, it's a funny old thing. I say, James, Times with JR, used to be JR Reselling, seems to be doing very well. Doing very well. It is freezing tonight and I'm down the shed, like I say, and it's cold. So if I'm sniffing, I do apologise. And my hot spiced apple that was then a warm spiced apple is probably now a cold spiced apple. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's now a cold spiced apple. Still tastes nice. Hey, Tonks. Harry does the best geriatric lives on the planet. Tell me, I guess that was one of his birds. One of his birds. We need TB podcast back. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, what's happening with that? Let's get it back. Let's sign a petition. Not watch Tommy yet. Keep forgetting. Going to turn his bell on so we get notified. North. There you go. I was right the first time. North Carolina. Yeah. So a really good friend of mine is, I don't know if he still is, because he's making films and that now. He is or was a North Carolina cop, and he lives in Raleigh. So he lives in your town. So you can feel safe at night, Santa Claus. Well, it's only your town, during certain times of the year, and then it's in Lapland. Yes, we will be back. Oh, that's good to hear. That is good to hear. Tracy's healing finally. Anyone that gets a rash, please get it looked at so it doesn't take over the whole body like it did Tracy. Definitely give her our best wishes. I say, I used to love your lives that you guys did. Absolutely loved them. If I couldn't sleep, I could always guarantee I could watch a Tommy and Tracy live. Do I really sound like Elmer Gantry, Tommy? Gantry. I don't know who Elmer Gantry is. Santa. There you go. The Carolina Claus. Go and check out his Instagram. It's amazing. I don't know who that is, Cinema, but what you were saying was true. There you go. Oh, that is cool. Z finds some cool stuff. Yeah, I bought them off his website. Really cool. I also had I did have the It mask, which obviously I sold because there was no reason to have it sat there. Bill and Ted figures pull some nice money. I bet they do. Tommy, Elmer Gantry was the part played by Burt Lancaster in 1960. Oscar winner for him playing a preacher. Great old film. Ah, see, that does ring a bell. So did the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Ba-da-bum. Blue Harvest Toys, yes, Humberside, Mark. I've heard of Humberside, but never been there. Yeah, I like it when Brum dresses up. I just think his OnlyFans prices are too expensive. If you haven't got him on Instagram, you've got to add him on Instagram, Brum Reseller, because he'd done a recreate. There was I don't know, maybe it's on his Facebook. No, it's got to be on his Instagram, surely. There was an old thing come up that he'd uploaded before, and it was him recreating one of the Kardashians' pictures, and it wasn't nice. I had to rinse my eyes out afterwards. Played the old fiery in type preacher in it. Ah, look, and here he is. You see, you mention the name and he appears. Good evening, John. Long time no see. I hope you're well, mate. I know you're busy. I was just talking about your picture. Was it a Kardashian recreation of you all wet with your towel looking back and with your back and crack hanging out? There you go. See, the one and only Brum Reseller is in the house. See, still comes to see us every now and again. I know you're busy, mate, but we do miss you. We do miss you, obviously. I'm back. I just worked out. I did 5 push-ups. What did I miss? Not a lot. Not a lot, Harry. Brummy, old boy. Look, there you go. Mr. Tumble's in the house. Hi, Brum. Max is saying, you know my favourite, John, but don't leak it to this lot. There you go. Everyone's saying hello to John. John's saying hello to everybody. Love your pizza idea, pizza box idea, John. There you go. Please give Rich one of your mugs. Ah, thanks. Thanks. He won't know because it's free. He says, how can I call it Frurch? It's free merch. You've got to win it. So I didn't get one. Good evening, Chris. The trial. Well, I was going to eat some kangaroo anus, but luckily enough, it didn't turn up because that really would have turned my stomach. How you doing, mate? I hope you're all good. Everyone's saying hello. There you go. Hi, Chris. Camel bum for you tonight. Tell you what, Max is saying about growing my beard and that out, but like it's itchy just as it is. Hello, Mark. How's it going, Patch? Hi, Chris. The pizza box thing reminded me of a bit in Father Ted when Ted is explaining perspective to Dougal about the sheep being far away. I've probably told you a lot of Father Ted story before, but when my brother was, he had a load of film props, and they were even stored at my sister's house. He had one of the giant rollerblades. Does anyone remember where they were using one of the giant rollerblades for racing or something? I think it was for racing, or Father Jack, I think, had a dream about a giant rollerblade. Well, my brother had one of them giant rollerblades. Well, I don't know whether there was one or two because I haven't seen the episode, but my brother had one of the giant rollerblades for it. I think in the end it ended up rotting away outside my sister's house, which is a real shame. But the thing was huge. Absolutely massive. Hi, Cookie. No offense to anyone, but I really struggle to watch more than a handful of YouTubers. I get a few in during parcel packing, but I can't list and watch or research and watch. No idea how you lot do it. Oh, good. Simple, Sean. We're crazy. There you go. That's the simple answer. Treated ourselves to 19 degrees this evening, switched it on, and bang, 70p on the meter in about 10 minutes. Just get a blanket. Blankets don't cost nothing to run. I'm sat down in the shed and it is literally freezing outside. I've got no heater in here, and I had to cut. If you saw my video, I had to cut my curtain away because there must be a little leak through one of the windows and it was soaking up in the curtain and then soaking into the floor. So I've cut the whole of the bottom of the curtain off. So actually, I've just got a window there and it's absolutely freezing on my legs. Yeah, scared. It's crazy that it's just people are scared to put the heating on. It's mental. This lot getting the decorations ready. I've got to get, it only seems like 6 months since I was putting the blooming tree and all that away. It's mad that I've got to get it out again. Looks like I'll be putting the lights up tomorrow. Jesus. Didn't last long, Chris. No. Sean, I only watch lives. Most of the resale information given out here in the US, at least, is horrible at best. Only a handful of knowledgeable people. Very true, Tommy. Who do you recommend, Tommy? I'm hoping the cost of living crisis doesn't stop too many people putting their Christmas lights up. We need cheering up. Definitely need cheering up. I mean, we only put a tree up. We don't put decorations up all around the house, but I used to put lights all up on the roof and a star up on the right at the top, up by the aerial and that. And yeah, I don't know whether I'll get away with that with the wife this year. It's mad when putting heating on is now a treat. Yeah, it's crazy. 10 minutes. It's nuts, isn't it? By the time you put it on and it's heated up, that's what I mean. If I was just about to say, like, that's why I don't mind if I've got to drive somewhere to go and do something, because like you can have the heater on. But you can't just go out on the drive and sit with the heater on, because that costs blooming just as much, if not more. It's hard. Part-time pickers is probably best all round. Most underrated picker we have. Craigslist hunter, obviously. Pete's good. Cincinnati picker, heart pickers when he returns. Tommy Barner podcast is not being big-headed, but I watch for entertainment. I really don't learn anything new I can use for most. I view, but I enjoy people. There you go, Sean. 100% agree. Yeah, you've got to enjoy what you're watching. If you're not enjoying it, you know, it's all right learning, but you've also got to enjoy it. That's why people watch my channel, because like they don't learn anything. They just obviously enjoy me sitting here waffling on. Love Pete. Yeah. Hi, Brumley Seller. Jeanette saying, hi, Brumley Seller. Thank you for the frurch. There you go. See? It's just making me jealous now. Just making me jealous. I will get one off him one day. I'll go up and see him, and if I see one on the side, I'll stick it in my pocket. Sorry, went quiet. Was eating my tea. Oh, nice. Kathy, flipping ain't easy is a channel that's trying hard to put out good info. Antiques and Profits in Canada. Show some crazy finds. Yeah, I like Antiques and Profits. They're good. I'm sure there's a few more I can't think of. No worries. You deserve it. So do I. So do I, John. So do I. I deserve a mug with John's mug on it. Stop being a wuss and get through the itchy stage, Rich. It's no worse than crabs we caught down the coast that time. I don't know. It might be worse than that. Hairy tornado. Oof. Hello, two-time duck racing champion, Nespresso. See, Jeanette's winning everything then. She's won the duck race twice. She's won the Frurch from Brum. Santa Pete is probably the most genuine person on there is. Yeah, just gives and never asks for a penny ever. I haven't got anything to give. Well, I've only got myself to give. Might make £2.50 a year. Hard job, but someone has to do it. Very true. Bob Dylan was a postman in Wales before fame, knocking on heaven's door. There you go. Boom. Loving the live as usual, Rich. You have created something that everyone looks forward to on a Saturday night. Keep up the great work. Thank you, mate. I really appreciate that. It's such a lovely thing to say. Such a lovely thing to say. I'm sure Sean will say something totally opposite to that. Don't grow your beard, Rich. You're only one whiff of wee away from being turned away from M&S as it is. Get yourself a scarf and be dashing and warm, buddy. Told you. Very poor. Thank you, Santa Claus. I'm a lucky girl. You are. Very lucky. It was only 6 months ago you put them away, Rich. It seems like it was only 6 months ago I put them away. Tommy Bernard, Pete came by my wife's coffee shop a while back. He's actually even nicer in person than he is on YouTube. Oh, that's cool. So he's visited the Bag Cat Coffee Company. Very cool. We plan to do a tree inside with decorations and a reef outside. Nice. We'd just be doing the Disney tree, and yeah, I'll try and put some lights outside, but I don't know if I'll get away with it. I'll just wait till she goes to work and I won't switch them on till she's in the house. She won't know. Putting my lighted DeLorean up for Christmas. Oh, nice. With tinsel mark. Ooh, Santa, everyone that's met him says the same thing. Pete was the first reseller I watched on YouTube. He filmed himself picking stuff up from Craigslist. Rich was my first channel, Tam. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I like the fact that I was some people's first. I'm looking at buying new tumble dryer as it costs a third of the current one to run, so will pay for itself soon. God, it's cold. I got a cold nose like a dog. I now take all of our stuff because we have a few loads. I stick it in the laundry baskets and then I take it down to the laundrette. Two things: you can bung it all in at once and get it all dry. It dries it quicker and they get hotter. Two, I can sit with my back against the door and it's lovely and warm in there. So if we haven't got the heating on at home, at least I can get heated down there. So I get a little bit of heat at someone else's or at our expense in a way. But yeah, it's nice and warm in there. Curiosity Inc. Great to watch from Canada. Yeah, he does all right actually. That guy, he does all right. Won't win at cooking the Hayden sweepstake as I have Wales. Yeah, you might not win that one. Mark, you were the second. There you go. Hard to tell jokes in the chat sometimes. Sorry. Daniel P. Be careful if you buy a heat pump dryer. They can be temperamental. God, you know more than me about these mechanical things. Always a bridesmaid. I know. Sloppy seconds. Yeah, I know. See. Why that calf? What problems they got? What's the difference between a Scotsman and a Rolling Stone? A Rolling Stone says, "Hey, you get off of my cloud," while a Scotsman says, "Hey, McLeod, get off of my you." Oh dear, you can always rely on Porky. I put my decorations up today. Was I too early? Just a bit, Sean, just a bit. Good evening, Rolando. I hope you're well, mate. Oh dear. Blue Harvest Toys, Rolando, Lowell, Porky. He was laughing. They need to be at the right temperature to work, Daniel. We've got an expensive one, but it took forever to dry. It wasn't happy and didn't last 2 years. Yeah, you want them lasting a bit longer than that when you pay that sort of money out. Rolando the legend. There you go. There's Rolando's channel. Go and check him out. Give him a subscribe. Everyone's saying hello. What's that? Oh, get Roto 100. Get Roto 100. Zahir was the first channel I found in the UK. Yeah, I like Z. He's so funny. He should be, you know. I like watching his channel. Yeah, I'm surprised he's not bigger than what he is. Tumble dryers, bloody hell! I've been using a drying rack for years. Why pay for something nature does in 24 hours on its own? Our neighbours have had the Christmas light decks and lights up for 2 weeks already. It's a shame because last year I did a video where I went along these houses and it's about 6 or 7 houses all in a row and the lights go all the way across and they got projectors, and I've always said like I wouldn't want to pay their electric bill, and because of the way the electricity bill's gone up, they're not even doing it this year, and they've done it every year for 20 odd years, and it's such a shame because they do it for charity, but you see this year they can't afford to do it. which is a real shame because they change it every year. So I'll do a video of it every year, take the kids to see it. Loves to hear his videos. Yeah, definitely. Not sure why that happened. Good evening, Gwaz. I hope you're well, mate. I hope you're good. Mark Gwaz. Hey there, Gwaz. Hi, good. Got to protect my sister. Same Santa. Loves to hear. He has no clue how good he is on camera. Very true. Him and Beck's another funny couple. Another funny couple. There you go. It's a couples thing again. My wife's not interested in YouTube. She just says, "Oh, you're going down the shed to do your weirdo thing," or she just looks at me like I'm mental when I'm talking to my phone, which I am probably. Shawnee, like to stand outside the dry vent while having a smoke in the winter. There you go. So here is never consistent, or he would be huge. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's consistency. I want to get my consistency back because I know I do every Saturday, and I try and get the odd video out during the week. But when I was doing daily videos, when I first started reselling, it wasn't a struggle at all. And now it's just a struggle to find the time and the just brain capacity to do it. If every house on the streets put up at least one Xmas light, the place would look amazing. Very true. Love Z shop. There may be a video on my channel. Yeah, I'm sure there is. Oh, there is. I know there is. Buy a drying rack and eat beans if you want hot air. It's cheaper. There you go. So he and his wife Becca are fun to watch. Yeah, they are. They are. Oh my God. And I'm only at the bottom of the chat. So how good's that? Oh, no, nearly. Shawnee. Same here. My wife is like, oh, going to waste time again. That's exactly what I get. You could be listing and making even more money. Very true. And for the little bit of money that you get off of YouTube, you know, like I say, you know, there was this thing going about last week about everyone putting their numbers up and saying that they're making their reselling sound better than what it is to make their YouTube videos better and get money from making YouTube videos. You know, the little bit I showed that I make from YouTube, I'm definitely doing it for love. Definitely doing it for love. And you're finally at the bottom. Nearly, Jade. I was for about a millisecond. I saw that video. Mark, great video. Camel bottom. Yeah, there you go. El kangaroo bum. No, you're not. No, oh, get out. Keep texting. Look, blue tomatoes, green bananas. Thanks, Max. Oh, look, we've got Woo Woo in. Good evening. Miss these videos. Definitely. I mean, he does still, I think he does, he's doing stuff on Instagram from the shop and everything. So I do still watch him. So I bought a few things from Z's shop. One being my elf lights from the film Elf. Love that. And the other thing, excuse me for the sniff, it is so cold in here. The other thing was the it mask. But that's why I don't really look on his website anymore, because I keep seeing things I like to buy on there. Max, he was saying their numbers were higher than what they are. I have no clue. I don't know where it originated. Definitely weren't talking about me, because everyone knows that I'm not doing loads at the minute. They just don't understand the grind reselling is. My wife only sees the daily deposits. Midget. That's not very nice. It's not very nice about your dad. Hi, woo. Hi, woo. Hi, woo. Hello, little Miss Q, if you're lurking. Oh, yeah, that was amazing last week. We hadn't heard from Q for ages. And then we started talking about her and saying how, like, she hasn't been around. And then she was there. She was still watching the Saturday Night Live. She said she always watches it. And she was there. She came on and updated us that she is coming back with her videos soon. Tracy is your podcast partner, not your wife. Right, Tommy? Tracy is your podcast partner. Yep, that is correct. Just been watching your Cheserton videos with Gavin and the boys. Oh, thank you, mate. Yep, we do. That's sort of turned into a yearly occurrence now. It's like something that we have to do. We have to go to Cheserton with the boys. Yeah, It's a regular thing now. It's an annual trip to Chesterton World of Adventures. It's a good day out. We all have a laugh. It's great. Elf is one of the funniest Christmas movies, definitely. But I say this film, Get Santa. I don't know if any of you guys have seen it, but Get Santa is such a funny Christmas film. I just love it. You need more The Third Man deal. I definitely do. Yeah, that'd be nice. Be nice to get a few more of those. I keep looking out for them Criterion DVDs everywhere I go. I look out for the Criterion ones, but that's really the only sort of DVDs and DVDs that I look out for now. Criterion. Can we get them to 30 subs before the end, please, Lindsay and Alvin? What are they on now? Let me know what they're on. Yes, Rich, that's our biggest problem here in the States. The channels show these huge buys, but they don't even list the stuff. Our two biggest channels in views, one doesn't list, one is clueless. And yeah, I suppose that's where this big hoo-ha all came about from. But here's what it is. I'm so transparent with everything and honest about things. So I don't blag what I make on eBay or what I make on YouTube. Speaks for itself. Here's your opportunity, folks. Rich is live. You can ask him a question right now, and you won't have to wait 25 minutes for him to read it. That's very true. It's probably the best time to get in now if you've got any questions. Hi, Little. It's Q. Correct, Santa. Just subbed Rolando. Lindsay and Alvin. And Tam and Bell, thank you so much. By the way, loved your craft video, Bell, making your beach themed tree. Your videos are so lovely and calming. I mean, you just think of all the decorations. I think Bell's made the reef, but you think that what their Christmas decorations are going to be like. Did you see the big baubles, the fish bowl baubles? They were amazing. Rich, get out of my face. Belle is so happy with that when I showed her. She's watching Strictly. What a lovely message. She is beaming. Question: is there something that can read out the comments like a sat nav, so it doesn't take you the whole life to get to the bottom? PMSL. Thank you, Jade. My firstborn is yeah, she's fabulous. Thank you. If that was the case, it would take longer, wouldn't it? Because like the voices are just no good. Saw Get Santa in the cinema, then bought Sarah it as we both loved it. It's a great film. Absolutely amazing. Many of the old 19s and 40s and 50s films seem to hold their higher value for some reason. Because they're classics. They're classics. Yes, Jade, but it comes in fast and the robot reads over itself a lot. He can turn on slow mode to help him out. God, I'll be here till tomorrow then if I turned it on slow mode. Picked up a huge bundle of 2000 AD comics, 80s. Nice. To current, paid 30 quid. That's a good deal. Sounds like a good deal to me. Bell is 5 away from 200 if you want to give her a wee sub. There you go, Bell's Craft Corner. She's amazing. And Bell made my cushion. Look at this. Bell made that for me. Look, subscribe to it. Night's Life, subscribe to it. That's what old Mr. Brian Blessed says. Night's Life, subscribe to it. He's a lovely lad. They're a lovely family. It's a lovely life. Or whatever it is. Ah, dear. Good old Brian. Bless him. Bless Mr. Blessed. Rich, did you get that? Get Santa quote. Get out of my face. Yeah, it's wicked. Wicked film. So I love it. Sub to Lindsay and Alvin. You can after being threatened by Tam. It was sub or he's sending me nudes, and no one needs that. Oh dear. I had a serious falling out with Satnav last Thursday. She told me where to go. Nice one, Chris. Yes, Sean might still send them though. Oh, you're kinky, Tam. She should be really proud of her videos, Tam. We thoroughly enjoyed watching. Wish I was that clever. Alvin is going to sub on his account. There you go. Sharing the love. Just make sure you don't just sub and not go and watch. Make sure you watch the content as well. And when you watch the videos, leave a little comment. It helps out. It just helps everybody out. I'm saying it's free to do. Slow mode just stops us from sending multiple messages within a set amount of time. Oh well, yeah, maybe then. Do you have It's a Wonderful Life on DVD on your eBay store, Rich? I don't. I actually don't. No, I don't. Oh, I don't. No, I don't think I have. No, I don't think I have. It's a Wonderful Life. It's a weak audience. Cafe. Tell me myself. Bell is beaming. Nudes, that is hilarious. Thank you for the sub. Go on, sub to Belle. She deserves it. She does deserve it. Hi, Brian, if you're lurking. I doubt he's watching. I doubt he's watching the Saturday Night Live. He'd be. I don't. He doesn't. I don't think he even think he watches a lot of telly. He usually sits in his cabin writing a book. And actually, probably his latest book's probably got my brother in it. Actually, so I'll have to see if I can get a copy of that and get him to sign it. Sub to Tam and Bell. Thanks, Alvin. There you go. And we're at, I was going to just about to say we're at the bottom again. Send away, Tam. We all know it will look like some shrubbery with a pair of glasses perched on top. Listen, Tam's also rocking the hobo look. It's just he's been doing it for longer than me. Bell told him. We are sobbed. We're sobbed. We watched Night's Life and we sobbed. Oh, I'm not surprised. We are subbed on both our accounts now, Tam. I'm hoping by watching Belle, I will maybe learn something different to do. She is so clever and creative. There you go. She is. Love Belle so much. She is genius. You are welcome, Tam and Belle. He is crude and rude on here, but deep down he's good. So follow him here. There you go. There's Sean's Instagram again. My fault, but Alvin subbed to Belle's Craft Corner. There you go. Sean. Yeah, we know. We're at the bottom again. And there's still 57 of you crazy people in here. So thank you very much. Oh, hang on. What's the difference between a nudist gathering and a pirate orgy? I thought it said a private orgy. I was going to say, surely they're all private. What's the difference between a nudist gathering and a pirate orgy? One, you come as you are. The other, you are as you come. There you go. Thanks, Sharon. Also, Tam and Belle sell now too. There you go. Watch some Don Rickles, Rich. Greatest comedian of them all. Yep. Don Rickles. I saw something. Who was it? It was the. I'm sure I saw someone. Do you know what? I'm sure I saw a video pop up today of Don Rickles rapping with somebody. I'm sure I did. I'm sure when I was watching YouTube today, something come up. Who was he rapping with? Snoop Dogg. Don Rickles and Snoop Dogg. Sure, I saw that today. Let's just have a quick look. Sure it is. I'll have a look after, but I'm sure it's Don Rickles and Snoop Dogg. Would love a few more subs, but we might offend you after our last video. I'm sure you won't. Definitely go and check out Tonk's Boutique. No, not at all. I have heard of Buy Me a Coffee, but I think Rich needs Lemsip or a hot toddy. Just a bit of heat would be nice. I just didn't want to let everybody down and be like a pussy and not come down here and do the live. Cinema, ever heard of Howard Stern? He turned me on to Don Rickles. He was a huge fan of his. Don's comedy would never fly today. Definitely heard of Howard Stern because he has that. Howard Stern, he used to do a lot of stuff with that Beetlejuice, didn't he? The black fella. Beetlejuice from America. Yeah, I remember him keep going in there and doing stuff with Howard Stern. Don was also one of the nicest people in the business. So I'm here to see them offend Rich, apparently. Tonks Boutique. Yeah, look, everyone loves a bit of Tonks. Everyone loves the Tonks. Right, guys, it's 9:03. My toes are absolutely frozen. So I'm going to finish it up here. No, none, you lot don't want to listen to me sniffing for more than an hour and a half, I'm sure. So I'm going to say goodnight to you all. Thank you very much for attending. Yes, Tommy saw an interview. Tommy, Howard Stern for the entire interview out of respect. Oh, hang on. Rich, you need to go set up a GoFundMe to get an electric blanket. I definitely do. I definitely do. But thank you all. Yeah, Beetlejuice. Howard is a big yeah. So funny, that Beetlejuice. Just thinks he's the bomb, doesn't he? Just not sure what you complain about, Rich. I've heard it's warmer when you're that close to Earth. Oh dear. Everyone's saying good night. Honestly, still can't get over that. Do. Everyone say good night. Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you. Great seeing you all. Thank you all for popping in across the pond as well. Love you all. Thank you very much. If you're not subscribed to me, please do. It doesn't cost you anything. I'll never say it. I never say subscribe to me, but I'm near 1,400. I think I'm 1,396. I'm 4 off. So if you're not subscribed, please do hit notification bell and like all the other channels in there tonight. Thank you, everybody. What's Sean saying? Hang on. Shout out the host of the most. Thank you very much. Go get drunk, Rich, and try not to throw it over the bed. I shall try not to. And our wee 8-minute video, of course. Yes, definitely. Good evening and good night. Yeah. What's that? Hopefully see you back on VR tomorrow. There you go. Good night. Have a good weekend all. Yeah, definitely. If you're going to watch the jungle, you know, then yeah, enjoy it. Thank you very much, people. I'll see you all next week. Hopefully have a video out during the week if I can. But love to you all. Stay safe. Take care. Stay warm. See you later.